20 memorable quotes from film Minority Report, 2002. Minority Report, 2002, is a sci-fi thriller set in a future where a specialized police department, pre-crime, uses the visions of three psychics, known as precogs, to prevent murders before they happen. Tom Cruise stars as John Anderton, a top pre-crime officer who suddenly finds himself accused of a future murder. Fleeing from his own colleagues, Anderton must uncover the truth behind the system he once believed in. As the film progresses, he questions the morality and reliability of a world where free will is sacrificed for security. The central conflict revolves around the idea of minority reports and alternate visions that show potential futures, which challenge the certainty of the system. Directed by Steven Spielberg, the film is a mix of thrilling action, philosophical debate, and ethical dilemmas about choice, predestination, and justice. Minority Report explores the tension between fate and free will in a technologically advanced society. John Anderton. Why'd you catch that? Danny Whitwer. Because it was going to fall. John Anderton. You're certain? Danny Whitwer. Yeah. John Anderton. But it didn't fall. You caught it. The fact that you prevented it from happening doesn't change the fact that it was going to happen. John Anderton. No doubt the precogs have already seen this. Lamar Burgess. No doubt. John Anderton. You see the dilemma, don't you? If you don't kill me, precogs were wrong and pre-crime is over. If you do kill me, you go away, but it proves the system works. The precogs were right. So, what are you going to do now? What's it worth? Just one more murder? You'll rot in hell with a halo, but people will still believe in pre-crime. All you have to do is kill me like they said you would. Except you know your own future, which means you can change it if you want to. You still have a choice, Lamar. Like I did. Agatha. Think about all the lives that little girl has saved. Lamar Burgess. Think about all the lives that little girl has saved. Think about all the lives she will save. That little girl could have saved Sean. John Anderton. Don't you ever say his name. Arthur. You used the memory of my dead son to set me up. John Anderton. Yells. You used the memory of my dead son to set me up. That was the one thing you knew would drive me to murder. Dashiell. What are you going to do now? Lamar. John Anderton. What are you going to do now, Lamar? Arthur. How are you? John Anderton. Going to shut me up? Dashiell. I'm sorry, John. John Anderton. She's still alive. Agatha. She didn't die, but she's not alive. John Anderton. Agatha, just tell me, who killed your mother? Who killed Anne Lively? Agatha. I'm sorry, John, but you're gonna have to run again. John Anderton. What? John Anderton, and quote. In the land of the blind, the one-eyed man is king. And quote. Danny Whitwer, and quote. Sometimes, in order to see the light, you have to risk the dark. And quote. John Anderton, and quote. Everybody runs. And quote. Agatha, and quote. You still have a choice. And quote. Lamar Burgess, and quote. The system is perfect, John. And quote. Agatha, and quote. Can you see? And quote. John Anderton, and quote. You don't have to chase me anymore. And quote. Agatha, and quote. You have to listen to me. You can still change it. And quote. John Anderton, and quote. You ever get any false positives? Someone intends to kill his boss or his wife, but they never go through with it. How do the precogs tell the difference? Unquote. Lamar Burgess. Unquote. You see the dilemma, don't you? If you don't kill me, pre-crime will continue. If you do, it will collapse. Unquote. Agatha. Unquote. Is it now? Unquote. Danny Whitwer. Unquote. There hasn't been a murder in 6 years. There's nothing wrong with the system. It is perfect. Unquote. John Anderton. Unquote. You're not going to kill me. You all say that. Unquote. Lara Clark. Unquote. Sometimes, we just have to wait for the future to become the present. Unquote. Leo Crow. Unquote. I'm not a murderer. I don't kill people. Unquote. Agatha. Unquote. You're living in a dream. Unquote. Gideon. Unquote. The dead don't die. They look on and help. Unquote. Dr. Iris Hinneman. Unquote. It's better if you don't think of them as human. No offense to the dead, but the precogs are more like pattern recognition filters than people. Unquote. John Anderton. Unquote. My son is dead. Unquote. Agatha. Unquote. Can you see your own future? Unquote. John Anderton. Unquote. Pre-crime has a 100% success rate. Unquote. Agatha. Unquote. The future is not set. There is always a choice. Unquote. John Anderton. Unquote. I'm not a criminal. I'm a cop. Unquote. Agatha. Unquote. The future is always changing. Unquote. John Anderton. Unquote. I'm not going to let them take my son away from me. Unquote. Agatha. Unquote. The future is not a fixed point. It's a moving target. Unquote. John Anderton. Unquote. I'll find him. I'll bring him back.